A new short video streaming app called Quibi is shutting down just months after its launch. For more on this, let's bring in Business in Vancouver's Hayley Woodin. Hayley, good morning. So what do we know about the why behind this swift demise of this platform?
The founders blame timing, and they also say that it's possible the idea just wasn't strong enough to stand on its own and compete against TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all the social media services out there, as well as the streaming services that are already popular. And the numbers back that up. The company had expected to attain about 7 million subscribers in its first year. Instead, about halfway through its first year, it had closer to 500,000 subscribers. But this was no ordinary startup. It had raised a lot of money from investors, $1.75 billion from the likes of Disney, NBC, Universal, and others. And the company plans to give back a lot of that money to its investors and shut the whole thing down.
Now, speaking of shutting down or switching gears, I want to talk about the retail sector as well. What do we know about Adidas' reported sale of its Reebok brand?
This hasn't been confirmed yet, but there are reports from a German business magazine as well as Bloomberg that the company is potentially going to make a decision to sell off Reebok in the months ahead. It acquired the brand in 2006 for quite a sum of money, more than $3 billion, and it has continued to struggle. Shareholders have at various points asked for Adidas to sell off the brand. There have been multiple restructurings, and it seems as though none of that has worked. The brand has continued to struggle. Any kind of deal, the value would be likely less at this point in time than it would have been pre-pandemic, but we should watch and see if in the next several months we have any news coming from Adidas about what it's going to do with Reebok.
We will indeed. All right, Business in Vancouver's Hayley Woodin joining us this morning. Hayley, thanks as always.
Thanks, Neetu.